Hello, everybody. Today is day 14 of our 14 days of passive income. So, last day.
Yes, so very exciting 14 days.
Yes.
We've had a lot of feedback
Yeah, a lot of
from
people
you,
reach
so
out, so that's great. And
thank
yesterday
you.
we had Sarah Larby with us, so that was nice to have her just jump on and chat with us for a little while. So today we're just going to go over the ideas that we spoke about and then talk about one of the biggest ones that we've had in our lives, which is technically not
Passive
it's not an income,
investment or
but
income.
it can kind of be. So we'll kind of explain that to you a little bit.
Yes, so very excited. So let's start with the recap, the
Yeah.
boring stuff, which is really good and exciting anyway.
Yes. So day one, we basically just talked about what is passive income. So just
So what is it, Jennifer? Can you remind me? I don't
yeah.
know.
So it's something that the work or effort, if there is any involved in this source of passive income, is at the beginning, and then the income kind of comes
Naturally.
naturally
When you're
afterwards.
nice.
Yes, when you're nice.
That's an inside joke. So anyway, but it's using RRSPs, so money you've earned at the beginning at some point, and now you're investing passively. So
Yes, exactly. Day two, we talked about outsourcing, automating. That's something that François uses quite a bit in our business, just so that we don't pull our hair out.
we need to do more of that. That's a reflection. I think we need to
Yes.
focus on more outsourcing, more.
Yes, exactly. And then François, like you said, we talked about using RSPs
As a second mortgage.
as a second mortgage, so to invest, TFSAs, other sorts of registered funds. So these are
Liras and
all
pensions.
things that can be used as a second mortgage to invest in real estate. We talked about locks and HELOCs and equity. So if you have equity in your house, that's something that you can take advantage of. You might as well leverage a lock or a HELOC if you can and make money off of it. Why not?
Yeah.
You're making money off of the money's bank. The
Even-
bank's money. The money's bank. Bank's money.
OPM,
The
so
bank's
other
money.
people's money.
There you go.
Yes.
And you can also become a credit partner. So instead of putting money into the deal, if you don't have any money to put into a deal, you could just be the person. If you have good credit, you can be the person who gets the mortgage.
Yeah, so use your credit and you can get paid a fee for that. So again, do your due diligence. We've mentioned it in the first videos. Make sure you check with your power team. If not, create a power team, but
Yeah, there
that's
you
a
go.
passive income.
We also talked about coursepreneur. So
Yeah.
that would be now I'm speaking
Creating
in French.
online, yeah, it's kind of a tongue twister.
Yes.
But creating a course, online courses where you can earn some money. So again, it's creating content and you have to spend a little bit of money and time to create that content, but then the passive income comes in. So
Exactly. And then there's house hacking that we talked about, and
That's an
hacks of
easy-
all kinds. So renting out a room, or François even said tools or something that people might want to use that they can't have themselves. So
Yeah.
that's something that's good. We talked about affiliate programs, so recommending things that you would already recommend, but getting paid for it,
commissions
or having some kind of benefit. So having a free product or a coupon or whatever it might be.
kickback or...
And then starting a membership website.
So it's similar to a course, but then maybe this website somehow has some really cool content, something very exclusive, and then you get paid for that. So that's a cool one to try.
Exactly. Or writing an ebook. That was our last one that we spoke about yesterday. So writing an ebook as a source of passive income.
Yes. And an ebook, what's nice is you can use content, like all this audio content, we can turn it into an ebook
Yeah.
and then reuse it. So
If we had time to do so.
yeah, we'll probably need to outsource and automate
Yeah,
this
there you go.
process. There you go. And then the fun one. So we want to talk.
today.
Yes, being generous.
Yes.
So that is, in a way, a way of creating maybe passive income.
Yeah,
so,
it doesn't sound like something that would be a passive income. And we kind of want to explain to ourselves, 'cause I think that it's something that we live a lot in our lives. We want to be people that are generous. And you don't have to have money to be generous. But
No.
oftentimes, and what we've often found in our experience, is when you're generous with your time, you could be generous with your knowledge, experience, money, whatever it is that you have, it comes back to you tenfold.
Yeah.
And François actually has a really good example of that.
Yeah, that's a fun story. So I was at a networking event and I don't like to sit very much and
he has no butt.
No, I have no butt. I do have a gut, but no butt. The padding is in the front, not in the back. Anyway, that's a different story.
Yes.
But anyway, there was the last seat, and I had the last seat, and this lady came in, and she has a bit of like a health concern, so she had to sit down, and I offered her my seat because I don't really want it anyway, so it wasn't a big sacrifice.
He wasn't being all that generous for
No.
offering up something he didn't want.
That's it. But in a way, it looked generous because I was having breakfast, and my breakfast was served there. That's when we were able to meet in person. And anyway, she sat down. She's like, this was so kind of you, and this is a packed room, and you're giving up your seat. Maybe we'll end up doing business together someday. And I'm like, ha, ha, ha. Never thought about it.
Yes.
And now she's one of our joint venture partners.
Yeah, so we actually did do business. So the generosity came back to us in tenfold.
Oh, yeah.
And I find that that's something that's always happened in our lives. So whenever we're generous with people, like François always talking with people, giving them advice about real estate investing, and it always comes back. We always end up then talking with somebody, and they're like, oh, well, let's do something together. And then we end up collaborating.
Partnering, yeah. So yeah, you have to be careful. I mean, you don't want to partner with just anybody. You have to build a relationship. So with that person, we did build a relationship over a few months. I met her many times at events, and she kept saying, hey, give me your seat. And now, anyway, and now we're business partners. So it's amazing. And yeah, just being generous, sowing, you reap what you sow. So
exactly.
If you're being generous, then it's amazing what you'll get. Generous with your time, like Jennifer says. I love helping young and aspiring investors to grow their business. We were there not long ago.
Yeah, exactly.
We still are there
or
learning.
Just sharing knowledge or tidbits or tips. It's amazing how much people can appreciate just you taking the time out of your day to share.
And listen to them and hear their story. There's so many inspiring stories, like Wine and Real Estate last night. We had an amazing interview with Heather from Kin Properties. And we found out about her why. And just hearing about that, it was so nice. And she's like, wow, you spoke so highly of our family. It just felt natural to us to be, I guess, in a way generous and inviting her. But she was being generous with her time and spending time talking to us about her story. And
yes, and I think it's just something that's so important. I mean, you can also obviously be generous with your money. So if you have money, you can be generous, you can donate. Even the government gives you money back oftentimes when you give to a registered charity. So that's something that you give and then something comes back to you. But you also have the feeling of helping people out.
So that's it. So 14 days of passive income. Watch the series. It's on our Facebook, on our Instagram, on our YouTube.
We did one on LinkedIn.
Yeah, we did one on LinkedIn. We'll have to do more lives on LinkedIn. And send us your feedback, your comments. We'd love to know if anybody's taken action.
Yeah.
And again, do your due diligence. If you need referrals for lawyers and stuff, we know a bunch of people all across Canada and now slowly into the USA. So we love sharing our contacts and all that. So. And
if you guys have other ideas of passive income that maybe we didn't cover, or maybe if you want to share what your favorites are, what are you guys doing using as passive income? Even maybe because you had to be creative because of COVID and you wanted to create other streams of income for yourselves. So it'd be great to hear from you and see what you guys are doing. Exactly. And I hope to see some people tonight at The Right Club. So The Right Club event, it's free. Visit www.therightclub.com and you can register for a free Zoom networking event. And it's all about pre-construction, so very exciting stuff. Maybe just let them know that right is not written right. REITE.com. So Real Estate Investment Training and Education Club. So I hope to see you there. And we're going to have guests in the next few weeks, again, talking about passive income. Yes. And what's our next topic, Jennifer? That's an exciting one to announce. Oh my goodness, I can't remember. You don't remember? It's so exciting that we forget. No, It's 10 ways to invest in real estate. So we're going to do 10 days on different investment techniques. And hopefully you can tie it back to passive income. I wasn't sure if you were talking about wine and real estate, but now... Okay. Oh, yeah, sorry, I was unclear. I'm like, I don't remember. That's okay. So that's it till the next time. Yes. Invest wisely and passively, hopefully. Okay, until then. Cheers. Bye-bye. Bye.